So no matter what happens in the world of form, you can always return to what's here now, to what you already are. This might be a challenge to some because we can usually say, oh, how could you say that when, I have to pay rent, or I'm losing my job, or this is happening with a family member or relationship, and those will all happen in the world of form, but how you can deal with it better and come back to what's here, come back to energy and joy, is just by returning to the breath, just by coming back constantly. As soon as you notice yourself getting drawn into that thought, into that image, into that story, you just return. You just come back, because that's all you can do, is you're just coming back to what you already are, what's already here. Right now, when you feel the energy in your body, the breath, there's a sense of safety in that, a sense of peace. There's an opening to this dimension of now, to eternity, because you never leave this moment. You can't prove that there's ever been a start and a stop to this moment. It's only ever been this moment, and within this moment, everything is imagined. The past and future are imagined. No one that's ever been to the future. It's created. It's created through an image, through a thought. So the joy is just coming back to what you are. I love all these dogs that go past. So cool. The joy is just coming back to what you are and letting the world do what it's going to do. The planes might come past. You might have a difficult day with a co-worker or something, but you always are just returning to what's here. You're just opening to reality, to yourself, because you are reality. You are reality now. And reality, the one infinite reality, the one reality that exists within everything and everyone, for that to have an experience of separation, it has to have a timeline, right? A past and a future, a me, an identity. But you can play with this, you can still be part of that, but then you can always come back to now, to reality. So whatever thought you're having that's difficult or feeling, you just notice the reality in which that comes from. That comes from this moment, and it's just a projection to keep this human story going, right? To keep the game going. Then you realize, oh, you're aware that you're the player in the game. You're not completely lost in it. You're aware that you're playing a game. And this can help in so many ways. I remember for me, when I really started shifting into this natural state of who we are and more peace and clarity, I felt more at ease in life and in work and relationships. And I noticed I was actually then connected to what was happening around me, because I could realize, oh, the very presence and awareness that is here now, that I actually am aware of. I'm aware that I'm aware, but I can't conceptualize it. That is also in everyone and everything, because everyone and everything appears within that awareness. Those arisings, those temporary forms, appear within this awareness that never leaves you. And so as soon as you notice that, you notice that nothing is actually separate. Everything is one and part of this awareness, just appearing as separate forms. And it's the belief in that being the absolute reality, those separate forms, that there's something permanent to that, or real or fixed, that creates that appearance. But, the more you can notice that, the more you can come back just to this state, this energy, this feeling of now the more you notice that bliss, the more you start experiencing that, the more you start experiencing joy. And that's such an amazing thing to realize. It's not anything you're actually becoming, it's just you're noticing what you already are. There's nothing special about awakening. You're literally just becoming more of what you are by returning to what's here. So simple, but so deep and effective. And so it's always just coming back to I am, breathing, body awareness, I am. The more you come into this moment, the more clearer you get, the more you start seeing. The more clarity you have, the more you can be yourself by being awareness, but that comes through the uniqueness of you. Okay? That's my message for today. Thanks.